We are providing only 20% as a part of promotion. For remaining 80%, that is 6 to 8 articles, current affairs video and general studies complete videos, please subscribe to our complete package. 1. The RBI constituted Deepak Mohanty Committee on Medium-Term Path on Financial Inclusion, has called for phasing out interest subsidy on short-term agricultural loans. Which factors compelled the committee to phase out interest subsidy on agricultural loans? Why credit availability from banking system is need of hour for farmers? What are the other recommendations of the committee? GS Paper 3, Issues related to direct and indirect farm subsidies. 2. Odd-even scheme, even-numbered cars roll on day 2 in Delhi. What has been the public reaction? Will it help clean the Delhi air? Will it be extended? GS Paper 3, Environment, Air Pollution. Which factors compelled the committee to phase out interest subsidy on agricultural loans? For most farmers, it isn't the cost but the availability of credit that is the real problem. Banks and cooperative societies account for only 57.7% of outstanding loans farming households, with the rest mainly representing borrowing from private money lenders and traders, often at annual interest of 24% or more. The dependence on informal credit sources is moreover progressively higher with the reduction in landholding size. Farming is increasingly being done by tenant cultivators, sharecroppers, since these are largely based on informal lease arrangements. The tillers in this case too are cut off from the formal credit system, which means it matters little whether crop loans from banks are being extended at 9% or 4%. Why credit availability from banking system is need of hour for farmers? There is a strong case to focus more on augmenting credit availability from the banking system, more so to cover small and marginal farmers, as well as landless cultivators against tenancy or lease certificates. Farmers, unlike salaried employees or most businessmen, receive no regular monthly income. They typically have lumpy revenue streams from the sale of 1 or 2 crops a year. Borrowing that includes crop loans, what sustains their consumption round the year. What are the other recommendations of the committee? The committee recommends to institute a universal crop insurance scheme starting with small and marginal farmers with a monetary ceiling of around Rs. 2 lakh. The Rs. 13,000 crore that the center is spending annually on interest subvention for crop loans can be redirected towards subsidy on insurance premium. If farmers have insurance protection against crop loss and price slumps with prompt claims settlement enabled by satellite imagery, handheld GPS device, drones and other technology-based solutions for assessing damage, and access to formal credit channels, they are less likely to be driven to despair and suicide. 2. Odd-even scheme, even-numbered cars roll on day 2 in Delhi. What has been the public reaction? Will it help clean the Delhi air? Will it be extended? GS Paper 3, Environment, Air Pollution. Why recently in news? On the second day of the odd-even vehicular restriction trial in Delhi, even-numbered cars rolled out on Delhi streets, and the odd-numbered ones stayed largely off the roads. The pilot plan will stay in force till January 15th. As many as 25 categories have received exemption from the restrictions, including emergency service vehicles, taxis and cars being driven by women. which may have only female co-passengers and children up to age of 12. Two-wheelers and CNG-run vehicles have also been exempted. Those caught violating the scheme have to pay a penalty of Rs. 2,000. What has been the public reaction? The reaction to the odd-even plan has been mixed. The Chief Justice of India and the US Embassy, though on the list of exemptions, have said they would carpool and follow the odd-even formula. Many residents, sick of breathing the toxic air, have expressed their support and said they would join in to make the scheme a success. Many others, however, are complaining about the inconvenience they would face getting to work. They point out the inadequate public transport infrastructure and poor last-mile connectivity. The metro and buses are already bursting at the seams, and with millions more taking to public transport, overcrowding will get worse, they say. Will it help clean the Delhi air? A few months ago, Delhi introduced a car-free day on the 22nd of every month. On that day, cars are banned from one city district for a few hours, and authorities say the air quality monitoring has shown a plunge in pollution levels in the area after the exercise. They say they are confident that the odd-even formula, along with the other measures, will make a difference. Critics, however, say it's too little because of the long list of exemptions. The environmental group, Center for Science and Environment, CSE, has welcomed the emergency action to reduce vehicle numbers on the road, but questioned the absurdity of exempting two-wheelers, which account for more than 30% of air pollutants generated by the transport sector in Delhi, and women drivers. Also, Dalits are notorious for not following traffic regulations, and there is talk already of how people will get around the ban, with forged sliding number plates to fit the odd-even formula. How men might start dressing in drag to evade detection. How many may pretend to be sick? And how many would rush to buy a second car? Will it be extended? The Delhi Chief Minister has said if the policy causes too much inconvenience to the city residents, they will scrap it. For the next fortnight, though, all eyes will be on Delhi. The WHO survey of global cities last year said that besides Delhi, 13 of the most polluted 20 cities in the world were in India. If the experiment succeeds in cleaning up Delhi's air, other cities may also be willing to try out the odd-even formula.